Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and it is 19 degrees here this morning already. Oh well, it's 10 o'clock on Sunday. Now, I haven't made a video for a few days. I've been putting up ones that I've had for a while, so I hope that's okay. Thank you everybody for watching my channel and for leaving your likes and your comments, because that really does help me so much. You've got no idea how much better it's been since you've been giving me likes. Thank you so much. It's very good, because that way other people can find me as well. Now today I was going to just come in here and just make some embellishments, because I need some so bad to put at the top of my pages, to put in anything really that I'm doing on any of my pieces of sewing or something. So I'm just going to throw some ideas, you know, see how I go. Well, I've got a piece of cardstock. Actually, it's a little bit thick. Not really, but it's not bad. Because I like to have something sturdy for the background, whether it be going into a fabric one or not. I still like something sturdy. Now, I'll just cut that a bit, see if we can make a couple of pieces out of it. Just for the background piece. I've collected up lots of bits and pieces, but I didn't have to look far. It was all about me. Now, maybe that size, because you really don't want the, actually I probably should put some paper clips behind these, and that way I can use them for, on both sides. But I won't do that, because sometimes it doesn't really work, which depends what I'm making, but sometimes it doesn't really work. So today I'm just going to do this, okay? So I need some fabric on there to start with. I've got a bit of calico, I've got a bit of this really nice piece of lacy sort of look off of a little dress or something that was on. Right, yeah, I'm even going to do more than one. Look at this. How's that going to go, Sonya? We'll see how I can do it, if I can do it. I'll just see if I can do it. I had a big sleep last night, because the night before I didn't, and I am so bad after, you know, oh dear, I feel so terrible after I don't get enough sleep. Right, now I'll cut that down a tiny bit more. I'll do 3, eh? Let's do 3 to start with, see how we go. We should be able to do 3 surely. So we're going to put that on. Then we need a bit of lace, of course, or a bit of... Now hubby's decided to whippersnipper, if you don't mind. He shouldn't be very long, he doesn't fiddle. He just gets straight into it. He's not a he's not a slow person when it comes to mowing, and that he loves to do it actually, which is something different, isn't it? Some people don't. But it's good, I like that bit on that one. There's a bit for that one. And I suppose we could have this bit for this one. A bit white though, that doesn't matter, does it? You've got white under the back of it, Sonya. Hey, you have. Righto, there's that bit. Okay. Now if I don't like to see the bits at the back, I'll cover them over later, cut them off even. Look at this, I've got these two little things off a piece of fabric that I got sent, and because I've already been cutting bits off there to use, and that's okay. Let's have a look in this baggie. We've got a baggie with stuff, and we've got a box with things. Oh dear, there's a bow. There's a bow on there. A pin. Alright, button, a bit of button. Yeah, I'm just dipping things out of this little thing that I've been... I haven't got much colour in these ones, have we, Sonya? But that's okay. You can always add a bit of something in a minute, or not even put any too much colour on them, hey? About that bit. Here's a nicer one. I think this is a lighter button. Where's some beads? Got any bead soups on you? I do. I just don't know if I've got it here with me. Probably not. Oh, these are pretty. put some of these on a pin. There's some stuff in the bottom of this too. I'll grab this out. Right, well, there's a nice piece to put on. Love these coloured safety pins. I do like them coloured safety pins. I'm going to put some things on that. There's another one there. Another coloured safety pin. And I found another one. Okay, let's put some stuff on this one. Some stuff being some beads. I'm going to put the lid on that, aren't I? If somebody said that, I'll bet it's, what you doing there? Put the lid on there. Thank you, peoples. Pearl. Well, you got something a little bit different colour. I knew I'd have a bit of bead soup about. That one. This one. Can fit another one. Can fit another one. Should be able to. Righto. I'll squeeze it. I'm squeezing this bit here so it doesn't come undone. Okay. Right. Yeah. That's not right. I don't mind that at all. Only thing is, I'm going to, like I said, I'll trim this back a bit because there's too much sticking out. We don't want any. I just need enough to stick it to what I'm going to use it for. Glue it. I'll use this glue today. The hole in there. Alright. This is tacky glue. It is awesome. I like it. One of my favourites as well. Now what have I done? That's what I'm putting on there. Don't move that over. Or what you can. Righto. So let's put a bit of white on first. And it doesn't matter if it's not right, stuck right down to the outside pieces, because it doesn't have to be. Like that. And I'll put a bit of this other on. I want to screw it up a bit, make it a bit more dimensional or whatever you would say it could be, and then I'm needing that on there, a little bow, a little button. I'm going to need to sew that on, and I probably need to sew that on. So you can do that, you can sew. Sorry about that, everybody. I'll go smack him after, okay? I'm only joking, I wouldn't. He's a good man. He probably thinks I usually come in here and don't do anything for ages, because I've often told him that. Hey Jeremy, go home in it. Don't edit my videos, don't edit my videos. So I'm sorry you're going to have my husband cleaning up the yard, which is doesn't even get messy to me. I don't even think it lawn needs mowing, but you know, he's a man and that's a man thing, and they do like to mow. I'm going to just sew on this, and then I'm going to glue this to the, I'll sew on this button, which has come undone, but I'm going to tie a knot on there. I'll tie it up with a knot, so I can then glue this piece to the thing I'm making here. Snippets. Yeah, we're just making little snippets today. If you get too, when you're doing something, nothing better than having a little bit of embellishment ready, is there? You know, because if you cut that and that. Now, where's my pin? I'll put my pin on there, or down here. I don't know, pin might look better down there. I need a smaller button. We'll just have a look and see if we can get something else littler for that, and we can use that on another one. So, because I've been gluing everything, I don't want to sew right through to the back of this, and I'm going to pull that through there, that thread, and I'm going to tie this up, the end bit. Where is it? Come here. It's under here. Let me see. I'll get it out in a minute. Nobody panic. I'll get it out. Righto. Come here. Sometimes when you're doing these things, it seems like it's taken ages and ages to get something to work for you, but it's not as long as you think it is. It's just because we're on a video. Oh well, maybe some cases it might be as long as I think it is. I don't know. And then you get flustered because you think you're taking up too much time. And anyway, thank you everybody for your comments. I really enjoy reading them. Barbie, who I Bijou's mum, yes, she wants to call me a magpie or something. Let's look at all the pretties I've got. But I do like pretty things, yes, we do. Okay, right, just do another stitch before everything falls apart here. And I'm only just stitching in the top pieces of that lace that I've got on there. Maybe I can grab the fabric a bit, do a bit of a knot thingy, try and cling onto it so it doesn't go flying everywhere else. So, okay, we'll do a bit more. Mind you, it probably would have been easier to put it on before I stuck it onto there, but I didn't know I was going to stick it on there, did I? You know, I wasn't sure of that. Bring it up this way a bit. I want to make a knot. Nope, I haven't done it somehow. What am I doing here? I've not threaded through. Ah, dear me. I want to put it through there and end it off. This needle doesn't look like it's the best thing I've ever owned. Look at it, it's a bit all... Looks a bit old and nasty. Look at it. Anyway, it was working a minute ago, so we won't just throw it in the bin just yet. Wait till I finish first. Oh dear. I'll throw it in the bin a bit later. I'll leave it there for a minute. Oh no, I need it. Come on, what have you done with your needles? Actually, they're sitting in my, yeah, what I'm doing with sewing, in my pad, my ironing pad, which I know I now have two because I was always using it for something else and then couldn't iron with it. Right, now back to this. So this looks a bit, not bad, actually. It's not bad at all, Sonya. Don't criticise it at all. Back in here, it's not very easy, this thread, to do anything with. It's very, what do you call it? Comes undone easy, doesn't it? Yes. I don't know how I'm going to fasten that down. It's going to stay for me. Bit of glue, I suppose. I've got it hooked on, but we'll have to see, won't we? Cut that back. I'll leave these ones here. Oh, not too long, but they can stay there. That looks cool. I'm going to have to start putting something different on these. I've got a feeling it's probably how I make them all the time. Tiny button. Tiny button. Yep. That one. I'm not going to use that cotton. You go away. But I do need something nearly the same colours, don't I? We don't need something that's too different. I'll put a bit on here so I'll make it last a couple of minutes. Do more than one thing. I'll have to come up with some different things to put on here, eh? Let me see. I'll think it. Through there. Now, so it's our eldest daughter's birthday tomorrow. She will be 33. Beautiful girl she is. She is such a She's a really nice person, my girl. Both of them are. So I'm going to give her a birthday, small little family thing, small little family gathering. Okay, so I've got that ready to stick this onto. It sounds like the neighbours are doing some moving about. There we go. Look at that. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Just one. Now we're going for two. We've got a bit more time to do a bit more. I'll throw these ones together too, please. Go on with it. I might put some different colours on it or something different on here. Something we never thought we'd use. What would that be? I don't know. Should have rounded the corners on this, shouldn't I? Everything echoes really loudly around here. Used to be, there's lots of mines under this town. There's gold mines. There was gold mines here. I'm hoping we're sitting yeah, well, we probably are. They're way down, you know, and they still do mining all around here too, so for gold and whatever else. I don't know if they've got much gold here left. One of my ancestors, he was one of the first people to do mining here. He was. My great, I think, grandfather. Great three, maybe three. Oh, that looks good like that on there. That's really cool. Yeah, so there was no riches in the family, is my knowledge, so. Yeah, well, we know where it went, but that's okay. It's life, I guess. He was a bit unlucky with things, but anyway. So his name was Thomas Hall Brogden. So if you want to, so there used to be some, well, Christina used to always go and have a look at things when I talked about them and find stuff and tell me what she found. And okay, so now I don't know why she's not on here anymore. I really miss her. Christina Hall, her name was. And I really miss her being on here. She was always one of my persons that's acknowledged my channel and talked to me every time she put up a comment. And then she's been missing out for a while. And it's a bit sad, you know, because you worry. Look at that. Does that go in there? Probably will. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Right, yes. So I'm going to be doing more, another couple of sewing journals, I suppose. You know, I'm not very fast with some of these things, so don't expect to see it just too soon. I have just collected up so much stuff, though. I don't want this to look too straight. You know, I just don't want it to look too straight. Now it needs more something. There's some good bits in here, and there's pins too, so I need to get the pins out. Let me stick this one here while I think about that little one there. What to put in that. Got lots of bits here that I can use. Cut these corners off, round them a bit. There's no rules at all about this piece. You know, you can just cut whatever you want, because look, you're not going to see that. That's going to go on a page, okay? And that's going to go on a page. And this one here will too, hopefully go on a page. Well, they will, because I'm just going to cut them out to do that. Come on, bit of glue, lay it down, Sonya. Put that bit on. That's been cut with me pink and shears, so that makes a nice piece. These things here, this is very holy, so it'll make a nice piece too. I've got all them pieces that I got from Roseanne that I want to start using them soon too. Let's put a press start on this one. the way you can use a press stud is get a hole punch, whether it be your, where am I? If it's your, I forgot what I was going to say now. A crocodile, you can use that because it's got a good size little hole. The littlest hole in it's good. So that's, and I'm going to make a hole in this here. Right. Now, when I say use a press stud, I have some father type ones here, really big ones. Look, they're too big. They're too big. So I've got a hole, and all you do is put the back piece, like here, through the back, and then push that piece on the top, and you got your little press stud on your, what's the name? I had a card here with something I was making with some on it. Here, I've been putting them on the card. I did make that one a bit skew with, but that doesn't matter. See, you make your own. Pretty cool, hey? Now I've got here a number, a bit of that, some of those bits. I'm just trying to discover what to go with next. I suppose the button could go on that one, or maybe not. Maybe a leaf. See, that's nice, isn't it, that leaf? That's awesome, that. I do like that leaf for on there. And I had this piece, didn't I? On here. That'll go a bit more like this. Wouldn't it? Yeah, something like that. Maybe a little bit of different colour of something. Something with a bit more, a different colour on it. How about the blue? But I love these. I love these blue things. I don't have many. It's already got a little thing down in there. Look at that. The button, bead in there. Get out of there, bead. Get out of there. I'm sorry later. Get out. Right. Now, I might cut a bit off this. It might be a bit balking me, this piece having a bit of leaf on it anyway. We'll take that off there. Maybe you'll use a bigger thing. What about a bigger thing, Sonya? How about that? Put it in there. No, that's probably not working. How about this thing? Oh, I like that. That's nice. Put that in there. Oh, that's better. Yes, definitely having this. Right. I've got a big, thick piece of string here. And that won't work because I need to put that bead on there. So I'm going to get a small piece of thread with a bead needle on it. And I'm going to sew this onto here by sneaking up behind all this fabric and things. Righto. Sneak it up in there. I can still put some glue on, but I really would like to make sure it's connected, and it will be, except sometimes the glue does fail. Sometimes in rare cases, the glue does fail. Alright, now I'm going to go and just fasten this on and come up under there. Alright, these bead needles are really good for doing this. They are. Must get some more because I'm going to send a bead needle out with the beads I'm posting to the next winners of beads and things, and they've got to have something to sew on with, don't they? I put up the November prize part there of it on the last video that I put up yesterday, yeah. And so I want a blue one in the middle of that, I think. Can't see for looking here. A strange thing to say, isn't it? Can't see if that's too big. Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit larger, the embellishment, but I'll probably put some smaller ones in as well, smaller bits. Like that. That works. So you just come up through the the blue one, just go through the bead and then back down through the blue one. And if you have to go out the back of the work with the sewing, which I'm not going to if I can help it, but make sure I've picked up enough fabric here to hold onto it. You can always put another piece of card over the top of that. Okay, you can always stick some card on top of that if you feel like you need to cover that up. This is a piece out of a lace, excuse me, out of a nice lacy piece. Now this is not attached a lot, but it is enough to hold it there, okay? Because you don't have to have it, completely down flat. It leaves a lot of room for doing something else with it later if you need to. If you don't have it right fastened down, you can put a bit of something else underneath it. Maybe. Right, just checking the time and it's okay. Still got a couple of minutes left yet because I don't want these to go for too long. Right. I didn't curl that up, did I? Hope I didn't catch that in there. Right, that's alright, I think. Where's my cotton? There's a bit of everything in there, isn't there, really? Don't be wobbling about now. So I'm going to come up here and put some stitches over this leaf thing. Righto. Yeah, at least the sun's shining today. Oh well, it's not raining. It rained all day. Oh no, yesterday wasn't too bad. Friday it rained a fair bit. We've been getting a real lot of rain though. You just well know because you see the news where they're telling you about it all. Very sad really for some people with this rain. Okay, so I'm just wandering around the piece here with a bit of this and a bit of that. You reckon? That's not too bad, does it? I quite like that. It's not hard. It's just not one bit tricky at all. Just a bit of glue, a couple of stitches, and you got it. You go back over there. And I want to put a knot here. I end it off here. And then it'll be alright to... Right. I'm going to put a bit of glue under the corner of this. Come on. Don't want to wave it along all over the place, do we? Eh? It's alright, we don't. Get it all over yourself. I don't know what I'm going to put on this one. Shouldn't be too hard. There's plenty of things. Plenty of things. Get these pins out here. Oh no, I know what I'm supposed to be doing something with them pins. That's why I put them in there. Oh dear, I'm going to take them out. Never mind, I'll probably find them later. I like this. There's a bit of gold. Bit of gold ribbon. Oh, that's nice. So I've still got the bead needle. I'm going to put some tiny weeny beads, maybe. Tiny little bit of extra on things don't hurt, you know. Tiny little bit extra work. It's worth it. It is. I'll come up under the bottom of this. Hubby's out there now vacuuming the floor. It must be feels like he needs to do some tidying today. He usually does it once a week or more anyway, but it must be because of the weather. It's making him feel Like he said this morning he needs to get started on the spring cleaner because all this rain and that we had and not been. You got to be in the mood, don't you, to do some things sometimes. Now where am I with this? Under there, right. I'm going to put this across here, maybe. Is that look alright? Let it go. I'll go across here with a bead. Give me a bead. I need a different colour than what's there, don't I? What about the green one? Of course we can do the green one. Okay, I forgot the bead. Let's have another bead, Sonya. There's like a miniature sewing, isn't it? It's a miniature sewing, it is. Yep. Going this way. You must be up after something out there. Doesn't get too messy around here, only cotton. I have a lot of cotton about. Lots of cotton. Sometimes there might be a bit of cat hair, but he hasn't been too bad. Hasn't been doing too much cat hair about. I don't know if I like that. Nah, I'm going to take that off. Ah dear, you wouldn't think you can muck up a snippet thing, would you? But see, that's the thing. If I don't fix it, I'm not going to use it, am I? You get me? I'm not going to use it if I don't fix it. Too many it went into too many colours or something. Something happened. I got carried away with these beads, and it's not quite the thing that I'm after. Just need some snippets, tiny bits of stuff. Here we go. Now, oh, there's a knot there. Good. Right, I got that out. Now, let's go with something else, please. Put the needle up. Put the needle back and get myself a mouthful of water. I don't know. I might leave it like that. I don't know. Probably need something else, don't you reckon? What's this here thing? Nope. Yeah, well, here's my bead soup down in under here. There's a thimble I cut out off that paper, of the fabric. That'll look good. I'll put that on. That'll work. Can't really see what it is though, can you? Hey. No, not what I'm after today. I don't know what's the matter with me now. I've gone into a stop mode. The needle back and put some more cotton in it. Maybe I thought that thing might be too overpowering. It takes up the whole piece, you see. So then you've got to try and settle it down a bit so it's not the main bit on here. No, that wasn't. Should probably show myself how my threading is instead of I keep showing you, don't I? Okay, do I need the sequence or what have I got else? Must have something else. Let me see. It might be a bit big. A bit small. smaller. No, let's get the smallest one, Sonia. Let's go with the smallest one. I've had these for years. Used to do markets and that, but I've also been using them in this, in me work. I suppose I could use a bit of green. Colour it in. Wipe it all over myself. Well, you can do this with it, or you can put it through tea dyed or something, can't you? And then I can have that string coming off it to put something on it. Too long. That's too long, this piece of string. I'll go up here a bit further and cut it down there. That's better. Cut that off. Oops, I might need a pin on that. This way. Put a pin on it. You got a tiny one? I'll use the bulb pin. With some beads, I can't help it, I just like it, it's how I like them. It's how I like to make these. And if it's not what I'm going to use on my work, there's not much point in me making it, is there, really? If I'm not going to use it, that didn't go around the corner, that one. I'll go around the edge of the bead. I need some things to start with. I need to fill up that bit there if I can. Make it nice. Where's that knot? I've got a knot here? Oh, yep. Don't think I'll cut it off. I think I'm going right over the time. I better stop fiddling around here and hang on, put this over in these beads a bit. There we go. Pin this on here. Oh, I can get it to go on. Come on. You can do this, Sonia, you can do this. Seems to be awful tight for some reason. Come on. Yeah. Right, oh, come on. Got him? He's on there. Right, thank goodness for that. There we are. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. I need to put something on that, but I don't know what that would be. Very small something. They don't nothing too big, because it's numbers too big, isn't it? Something with a bit of a word, maybe. There's a word there. It says hello. Okay, I'm going to use this. Should probably stamp out some more stuff too. I've got stuff there I can be stamping out, eh? Stuff. I mean, yeah, we can have hello on this side. I don't want to put on the other side. Just somebody could write on that if they want to. If it gets into a book, which I hope it will. I hope it does one day. It gets to a book. So, there we go. You can't see the ticket. Does that matter? Oh yes, I think it does, you know, because I want to know that that's what's behind there. And that's okay. You can see it if it moves, can't you? Okay, so I've just done 3, but that's all right. That's not bad for the time, especially, you know me, I'm a bit of a fiddler. I like to make sure that I'm going to use them, and hopefully I will, I'm sure. Okay, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.